So now we move further to the south and we look at the Sea of Okhotsk. The Sea of Okhotsk is also an adjacent sea and has a limited communication with the ambient North Pacific Ocean. And you can see that the water that comes from the Bering Sea actually feeds into the Oyashio current, which is a western boundary current, which comes from the north. It's shown here in this sketch on the top left. Okay, this is the Oyashio, which feeds into the Sea of Okhotsk. And the Sea of Okhotsk itself is relatively deep. Okay, and the southern part has a total water depth exceeding 3,000 meters and gets shallower in the northern part. And you get gyre-like circulation patterns in the region, which is induced by the winds in this area. Okay? You can see it's also an anti-clockwise circulation. And it's also connected to the Japan Sea, which you can see here. All right, let's have a look at the distribution of temperature in this region. And just above me, it shows you the vertical slice, and you can see relatively cold water sitting near the surface and a little bit warmer water. So it's the salinity that controls the density in this area, and during late winter, you actually have the formation of sea ice in this area. Okay, the time during which sea ice forms is shorter and shorter due to global warming. Okay, but you can still see these features here. For example, these type of structures form during winter time in the Sea of Okhotsk, in the sea ice. You can see a spiral type structure forming in the sea ice, and what it actually is the signature of an ocean eddy. The ocean eddy, there's an area where ocean eddy form, in particular here in the southern southern part of that region. Okay? And while the eddy moves supercooled water along, the new ice starts to form, and you can see the structure of the eddy in the ice. And the diameter of these eddies is 40 kilometers, and this is a photo taken from a plane. So this is the Sea of Okhotsk. And what determines the density stratification, I say it again, is actually also the contribution from continental runoff, low salinity surface water coming into the